remember, at that time, each one was shaking. But after the change, after finishing the mandate, but after the change, if one family is not strong as the chief, has a required accent. Sometimes they go to the point also to become friends with those controlling. So, having institutions in one, the way they work, you have to keep the eye. They encourage competition to get the maximum outcome, because if no competition, you don't get the maximum. Support decentralization. They go for privatization. Why? Efficiency. Because rent-seeking negotiations, they lead to inefficiencies. If you allow, for example, import tax, you are creating monopolies. Monopolies, they produce inefficiency. So that's why I prefers therefore privatization. Institutional pluralism. Private sector, government, NGOs working together. Not the same institutions working together. They become friends and they can colleague. So make sure there are so many people involved. Expand citizen choice, which is not the issue for the public administrator point of view. So public responsibility apply economic logic to politics. So you commit votes, we apply economics now, we will say that you are producing inefficient. So the decision you took or the law you permitted is not favoring the economic side. That's why public trade theory uses economic rules to predict the political outcomes. So there are different schools. There are so many schools, but the most important ones, they are the three. We have Rochester School of the University of Rochester. We have the Chicago School from the University of Chicago. The Virginia School from the University of the then University of Virginia. It has changed now. The same school is in another university. But at that time it was under the University of Virginia. So what does it mean when we talk about the schools of public choice? It is where theories of public choice were developed. It is where scholars came up with all of this we are talking about. The Rochester School of the University of Rochester, it was developed by William Riker. It uses voting theory. Vote. also the game theory, the game of negotiating. It focuses on strategic behavior, and the agenda is about manipulation. As we go on, we enter the chapters, the subsections. That's how we clearly how each level one contributed. Yeah. But those are the basis of the orchestra school. Negotiation, strategic behavior. I need this law to be enacted, then I react strategically. I will give you. I will give you. Manipulation in your favor. The politicians also manipulate in their favor. From the Chicago School, from the University of Chicago, by Stigler and Becker. For them, they come up with another idea. By saying, even if you are putting their laws, regulations, they are themselves influenced by interest groups. For example, which kind of law? Let's even take the plastic ban, for example. Let's take the same example. Plastic ban, welfare of the people, fighting corruption. Okay. There is one who can negotiate with politicians to have that law because he or she has got alternatives. Yeah. So which means the law which was supposed to regulate pollution is also influenced by another person in his or her own interest. So don't think that every kind of regulations, it is there to protect you or to be in the favor of the public. Because interest groups, they also influence regulations themselves. So it's a on condition that no one else will import to them. For the regulator, oh, we are fighting pollution. But on the other side, oh, profit. The one saying that is getting more money because of no competition. That's how it is. In practice, that's how it is. That's why people have so many fighting corruption and so on. So putting regulation is one, laws is one, but interest group, they can influence the regulations. And in countries, as I have already said, they realize that even farms themselves, they influence their regulators. And this will increase the tax so that imports will become expensive and then they remain monopoly. So, interest. So the outcome is not in the favor of the people. Inefficiencies, prices will go up, quality may be localized. I remember there is a time when mayors they wanted to be elected. They were supposed to be in good terms with president of cooperatives. Just got the big cooperatives, wise cooperatives. Sometimes even to run a district, you need those people. God is about to very good choice to say. That's it. The Virginia School of the then University of Virginia, the contributor, well known, James Buchanan and Gordon Turow, they see politics as exchange. What we used to call you give, I give. They see that constitutional rules are very important to fight this. Constitutional rules. That's where we find parliamentary committees to deal with this. They see that there is a difference between individual and collective choices. When it comes to the individual choice, for them they decide